Let's talk music. Let's talk music. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
your nerdy girl, Mirror in Media, and I want to do something different today. I love music. I'm very, I want to say passionate, or I'm an appreciator of music, to pretty much be precise. Um, and 2019 for R&B has been an amazing year. I think there are plenty of new artists out there that I can go on forever about, but I wanted to mention about three artists. You know it, you saw it in the thumbnail, maybe this is the reason why you clicked on the video, but I wanted to talk about Lizzo, Summer Walker, and Lennox, and how they have grown not only their own selves in their artistry, but also for the culture. They are three different artists that uniquely sing, also rap, and do other things. They have quirks of themselves as personalities, and just talk about them in general. So, let's get into it. By the way, I'm trying to do this thing where my YouTube name is Mirror and Media, and I also thought of Jackie of all trades. I don't know, what do you guys think? So, yeah. So for the first artist I wanted to talk about is Lizzo. She's, if you don't know who she is, by now you've been living in a cave, but I don't really want to say anything bad if you don't know her, because not everybody may know about Lizzo, but she is a upcoming artist. Well, she's actually been out for a really long time. I've seen in an interview on The Breakfast Club, she's been out for a really long time, but people later on, I want to say between 2017 until this year, she started bringing up more of emotion, where people are actually this year dominantly have taken notice, where she's been nominated for awards besides the Grammys, but other award shows like Soul Train Awards, and she has had an impact. And some people have opinions, but at the same time, this is my opinion on Lizzo. I love her music. I think it's awesome that we have more versatility. It's not even just the fact that she's plus size, it's the fact that I think that's a plus. no pun intended. But I think it is great that we have more versatility, to show the audience, because there are young audiences that watch and listen to music, and to show, hey, if I can do it, you can too. And I love that, because music should not have a certain look to it or aesthetic. In my opinion, it should be diverse, just like the music. The artist should evolve during the years, even from the first album or the first song. Everything should just start becoming a ladder to something different and growing more. And I see that in these three artists that I am talking about. Lizzo, for me, my favorite songs from her are Tempo featuring Missy Elliott, and also Good as Hell, I hope, and also another song. I don't know all the names of the songs, but Jerome. Hey, look at that. Didn't have to think about it that fast. I love that she's multi-talented. Not only, because some people kind of confuse it. Is she a rapper? Is she a pop artist? Is she an R&B artist? For me, I wouldn't put any artist in a box, because, like I said, there has to be a revolution. Well, not a revolution, that's a weird word. They have to evolve, like Pokemon. So eventually they start off with introducing you to their sound, the songs they want to do, and everything like that. And slowly but surely they start evolving into who they are and be vulnerable and stuff. During the American Awards show, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did see a glimpse of her performing Jerome, and it was very beautiful. I love the fact that she was in the center of attention and it was spinning around. Like, it was like a symbol of something. But I know I'm not going to get deep into that, but at the same time, like, with the lights and all, it was gorgeous. And how she like performed, it was like she put her all in it. She was on her knees at the end of the performance. I thought she was gonna cry, to be honest, on some DMX type stuff. But it was great. I love artists that put their all into everything. And like I said, there are some problematic things that she says on Twitter or something like that. But at the same time, like, it got people talking, and people are talking. And she's getting better and better each time. So I'm happy for her. Lizzo, like I said, I could talk about her all day because of the fact, like, she inspires me, just like Missy Elliott inspired her to be who she is now. And the Breakfast Club interview, she mentioned about that. In other interviews, she mentions about how inspired and how grateful she is that Missy Elliott was an artist because she's so influential. And then the other thing about Lizzo is that she has an awesome personality. It's not just a gimmick, in my opinion. It's not a gimmick where it's like, oh, I'm just this, I don't know, fill in the blank for that part, but it's really like, it's authentic. It seemed like she would be one of your girls like, let's go to a party, forget that man, he's a chump, a bum, and let's just have a girls' night out. Who doesn't want an artist that you can relate to? And I feel like she doesn't just relate to plus size women, she relates to every woman. She's been hurt before, she's been in love before, she's also been in great moments, down moments. Even in her, not just music set aside, her personal life has been ups and downs too. It's trials and tribulations that you rise from and you learn from. And you can hear that in her album. Well, was it an EP? But yeah, I'm still kind of figuring out what an EP and LP is. But yeah, her album. So she does have a new one called Coconut Oil, a new EP, and I'm excited to listen to because Good as Hell is a really great song. And then I always like that part. I can't really sing it, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so the next one I want to talk about, next artist, is Summer Walker. Oh boy. No. So Summer Walker, she, like I said, if you don't know who these artists are, I'll just do a brief summary and then go into it. So Summer Walker is, I want to say, like, she got really popular towards this year, like at the summer, and her EP, Over It was number one on the charts for R&B, which is amazing. It hasn't been like an R&B artist to top. I think like maybe Her had topped it last year or whatever, but as big, comparing to others, I don't know the whole thing. If somebody wants to tell me or correct me during this time, I don't mind that. I don't get feel any type of way about that. But anyway, Summer Walker, the reason why I said oh boy, because there's a lot of pros and cons with all three of these artists. I don't mention the cons because these are personal opinions that people have had or experienced or whatever. But I want to talk about the positive. So Summer Walker, like I said before, she is a artist that charted on R&B very fast. Over It is an amazing album. I listened to that as well, and I can see why. And also, she has the vibe of that whole, when you're dating a person that you're interested in, and they just kind of put you in that question, what are we? Like, are we just friends? Are we just dating? That weird awkward situation where you don't want to like give it a label or just, oh, let's just see how it goes. You know how that is. I don't know you. I don't know about you who's watching this, but maybe you do. But anyway, so I like that album because of the fact that it gives you that vibe, like, oh girl, I know what you talk about. Ah, he ain't right for you. I'm just gonna be, why you just play these games, you know? So that's why I was just like, yes, I can relate. I've been in that situation before, so I love Over It. And then the album name, by the way, Over It. And I can hear Summer Walker saying it. Even that is just like amazing. And then the cover art is amazing. All three albums cover art for Summer Walker, Lizzo, and Lennox. They're amazing. And they're so like simple, but beautiful. So then Summer Walker, everybody's gonna talk about the negative, like the social anxiety thing, and I could talk about that, make a video about it. I'll just say this briefly, and then that'll be for another episode. But everybody has their quirks. Everybody has things that not everybody's gonna understand, but as a person, it's nothing to do with celebrity. You shouldn't have to fully explain something that you're dealing with. If the person doesn't understand that, that's them. Like, who cares? Because if you don't understand what social anxiety is, what it is, educate yourself or ask questions, but don't insult the person like you don't believe them. Yes, she says that she was a stripper in her before she became an artist, and some people, even Wendy Williams, has mentioned she's like, people have questioned because of how she dresses and then how she acts. Really, I'm just like, what's this got to do with the album? Like, it's amazing. The album is a smash, and y'all worried about how she dresses. Like, this is crazy to me how people overreact about stuff like this, but then don't get into how she overcame those fears. Instead of like downing her about stuff like that, why don't you applaud the person? Oh my god. But I digress about that. Like I said, it was like a brief thing I wanted to say about that. But anyway, I did see a video of a YouTuber. I'm gonna say below, or like right here. I'm gonna put the name once I find it. I like looking at different YouTubers, especially with talking about their opinions on movies, mainly music, because the movie thing, it's your opinion, but also for topics like this with artists is such a popular thing because there's different artists with, like I said, I call them quirks, but rose quartz. But at the same time, Summer Walker is needed as an artist because it puts that question of, okay, she's an artist, but what else could she, like, what can she put to the table as an, like, is she just an R&B artist? Is she, like, what else would she put? I believe she will go even better. Like, the next album will be amazing. And then, like, maybe there'll be more of a storyline, because Over It, it's not like a story. It's more like these songs are her feelings of how she's dealing with her love life. And that's amazing. I applaud her for that, because to put it in such a relatable way, not everybody can do that. It's just like how a comedian, when they're explaining their jokes, an amazing comedian, in my opinion, tells a story. And I feel like that goes with any artist. You tell a story, that's me. Like, I love it. And Summer Walker is one of those type of, like, I can understand, like, how she's like quirky and she can be really funny on social media and stuff. I'm that way too, like, but I'm told like other way. It's funny because I feel like I'm more shy in front of the camera, but outside I'm myself. I'm more relaxed. I can be silly and all this stuff, but at the same time I'm talking to people I don't know in front of the camera. Nobody's here, but you're watching, so I don't think about it, but I just be like trying to now show my personality more. It was like, hey, I'm awkward. Every time I see my video, I'm like, hey, I'm awkward, because I kind of have like that monotone like voice, and I'm trying to show, but I digress about myself because we're talking about music. And Summer Walker's songs, like I don't know the name, the titles. I don't know why. I should have just looked. Excuse me. I should have just looked before I did this video. But the song featuring Usher is really good. I don't remember the name because I have it on my phone. But I like that song. Playing Games is great. See, I'm remembering now. Playing Games is great. And then another one would be Riot. See, I'm kind of remembering them. I don't know why I'm like forgetting. Anyway, but the songs are really great. And London on the Track, her and London on the Track are amazing together. I'm glad they're dating. They're really cute. But I'll digress about that because I'm not talking about relationships. I'm talking about music. And yeah. So Summer Walker, on social media, she's more quirky and stuff like that. She's a little goofball. It's adorable. And I can understand, like I said, I'm not gonna talk about the cons as much because I wanted to lift up POC, of course, Black Girl Magic. But besides that, I also wanted to mention about the artists that I listen to and I know are really popular, and I like them personally. So Summer Walker, on social media, like I almost forgot what I was about to say, but about the bring it back. So Summer Walker on social media, she's quirky and stuff like that, and that's great. Showing your personality in different ways is amazing. And like I said with Lizzo, I can talk about Summer Walker a lot, but I just didn't want to dwell on the negative, like the concerts and stuff like that, because I feel like it's going to take her time to become a true like performer. I see that she's a singer and then she can sing a song and stuff like that, but performing wise, she does probably need somebody. But I've never seen her in concert. I would like to, and just get my own perspective, because just because somebody has opinion, I wouldn't do a meet and greet because I feel like she wouldn't be comfortable with that just yet. When she becomes more of an artist and has like not as many rules, that'd be fine. But you know what you're getting into when somebody announces, well, technically you don't, but maybe you should. It's not like you can message the person, hey, is it okay if I do this? If they have rules, cool. I mean, it's not, but at the same time, she's still new to it. It doesn't excuse anything, but if you love her music and you want her to bring out more albums, maybe it would be, what is that? Anyway, maybe it would be better to like, be more patient. And once she evolves out, I'm saying like, if she just stays the same way, I don't know. Until then, let's just see what happens. Now, lastly, I'm gonna mention about Ari Lennox. I adore these three women singing, their talent and all that. And Ari Lennox, I've seen her on and our NPR on the Tiny Desk. Actually, I've seen all three of them. It's so funny. I've seen them all three perform on Lizzo Says Tiny Ass Desk. But yeah, and it's funny. Like, I'll go back to Summer Walker. When she performed, I was thinking she looks uninterested. But then she mentioned how she was really happy to be there. She was just nervous. It's fine. I let it go. I didn't even think it anymore. But Ari Lennox, I like how she talks. It's so cool. Like, hi guys. Like, it's so natural. You can tell that it's authentic. Even the way she sings is amazing. It sounds so soulful, and then it's her own unique sound. Her album was amazing as well. What was it? Shea Butter was amazing. I know that was like something she birthed out, like it was her own baby, and I listened to it. I'm like, this is fire. Now, I want to say she came out earlier than this year, but people started taking notice maybe this year. So I guess, like I said, I don't want to get into the negative with the artist, because, you know, there's I feel like the pros uplift the cons, and the main con, I guess, in my personal opinion, is that she just let's put this out here. She was upset about the Soul Train Awards, that she didn't get the award. Like, she didn't get did she get nominated? I didn't watch the show. But she was nominated, but she didn't receive an award. I'm mixed about it. Like, I definitely think she deserved to win. I don't know who else was who were the nominees for the ones that she was mentioned, or if she was mentioned. Like I said, I didn't watch it, because I feel like award shows like Grammys, American Award Show, blah, 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 and even the Oscars is like played out. I agree with Drake when he said, like, the last time when he won a Grammy for Scorpion last year, it's just like, it's played out, you know what I mean? So, but she's a new artist, so that bed of work or body of work is definitely something that maybe she wanted to show, okay, this is worth it because I got something to show it. But I just, like, I guess would mention that I'm not an art, like, I'm not a celebrity, I'm not famous or anything, but I feel like in the way everything has been with the award shows, it's overrated. But obviously for Ari Lennox, it was more than just that. It's the fact that she is a soul singer, she's a soul artist, and getting that would have been a pat on the back maybe. I don't know, I'm not her, but I would feel like maybe that's why she was upset, because, and I don't think like it was, I can't really answer, but when she mentioned it about it on Twitter, and people were just like, oh, blah, 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 negative stuff, fill in the blank here. But with me, I was half and half. For the negative part, I was like, girl, stay humble. Hashtag stay humble. But at the same time, I was also like this. He does have a point. But there were so many artists. Like, that's why I say 2019 was a great year for music, especially R&B music. Like, we got her, SZA, Summer Walker, Ari Lennox, we got Lizzo, we got a lot of artists. I didn't mention a lot, but we got not only just female R&B artists, we also have male R&B artists. There was, if you do not remember, there was a plateau on R&B artists. Like, if you wanted to listen to an R&B song, you had to go back to, like, and it's no problem with me, going back to the cycle of artists that we all know and love for R&B. But we need a new generation of R&B artists. So I'm so glad that we have the Daniel Caesars, the Ro James, and the list goes on. I just want to mention the male artists as well, because we have more than just, and then not just say any genders or anything, like just artists in general, the fact that we have them is amazing. Because there was, like I said, there's not a lot of R&B artists, or maybe there was, but they're being like is more popular now as the year goes by. So Ari Lennox is amazing. I like the fact that J. Cole signed her. But I also was thinking in the way of, well, J. Cole he deserved to plenty of times get a Grammy at best. And it seemed like it didn't faze him. I'm sure he was like, pissed, but it didn't seem like it really showed any animosity towards it. And that's good to show as a mentor or role model to your artist or your fellow artists that, hey, if I can deal with this. And it's just like, he still puts out music, he still does his art, and it's amazing. And I don't know, because I hope she does not stop music because of that. It shouldn't stop. It should actually motivate her to push more boundaries, do more music, or not even. Don't just like do the music to get rewarded. That's just like in a similar to me going to work and just doing my best just to get rewarded, like getting noticed from like my managers or a guest or something like that. Because I haven't yet. And yeah, sometimes I complain about it, like, hey, I haven't been mentioned. But, I know my worth, and I know that I'm doing a great job. I feel like Ari Lennox should have that attitude as well. Maybe she does. I don't know her personally. But at the same time, everybody took the Twitter vent way out of proportion, she's ungrateful, blah blah. And even at first I was like, she needs to have 2 seats, but at the same time I was just like, wait a second, let me think about it. Like, she's right. If you're she's not relatively upcoming, but as the rise of like now people are discovering Ari Lennox, it sucks. I'm sure she's just I just hope she doesn't leave music because of this, because she had an amazing album. I don't care about the award show. Just Ari, if you're watching this video, you're probably not. I don't have that many views and I don't have that many subscribers, but it's okay. Just don't leave music. I love your album. I want to hear more. I want to listen to past stuff, but if you leave music, I'm going to be so upset. Like this year, like these new years, as we go into the new year, the 2020, there's like, we got so many new female rap artists. I'm not really worried about the dudes right now, okay? Women. Megan Thee Stallion, Cash Doll, freaking Dream Doll, all the dolls. Cardi B. No, it was like, Cardi B's cool. I really liked it when she first came out. Now I'm like, I'm waiting for her to not just worry about money, because she's great, she's set, she don't have to worry about money. It's like, she's not an artist, she's a performer, definitely. I didn't want to segue into rap, but I just wanted to bring this out, my opinion about it. Like, Cardi B is problematic, okay, whatever, but she's a hell of a performer, and her personality is contagious. You would want to watch and listen to her music. But the whole, like, I am neither a Cardi gang. I'm not part of the Cardi gang, and I'm not a Barb. Yeah, I said it right? Comment down if you think I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm neutral. I like them both. So now you're gonna leave the video because I said that, right? No, but I like them both. But like I said, when but it's totally opposite. It's so funny because when Cardi B first came out, and I found her on, I saw her on Love and Hip Hop. I started like I didn't find out about her until Love and Hip Hop, but she had the Instagram thing one before. But I liked her mixtapes; they were really good, and I was like, hoping that she got big. But now as time goes by, and she's big now, and she got nominated for Grammy and all this stuff, I feel like she's still gonna be big, but it's just like I'm over it already. Ah, you see what I did there? No, it's fine. I'm not over it. I just wish that she wasn't so worried about money, but like it's so conflicting because she's not, I don't want to say she's not an artist, but she's also claimed like this is what she's doing this for money. She's not a lyricist. Should I consider her a pop artist then? I don't know. I don't want to downplay her, but she has contributed a lot. But now we're going to talk about Nicki Minaj. When Nicki Minaj first came out, I liked her, but I wasn't a huge fan. But as time grew, then I started liking her. Because at first I was like, I literally said she's a female Lil Wayne. But she is even praising that because she's influenced by him. He's amazing, blah, blah, blah. But we didn't have a female rapper like her since Lil Kim. But then there was a few artists that came out, but they didn't have that, like Nicki Minaj came out and every girl had the Barbie necklace, or they were quoting her, and not just girls, there was dudes too. Like she was straight up fire. And I'm sad that she's retiring from music. What? You can't retire. And don't do a Jay-Z come back and then come back off. You're not a switch. So please don't leave. Nicki Minaj, her style, her music, her hair, everything. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Like all that was amazing. And we needed that for the culture, hello. But also we needed that for women's rap because look how many rappers we have now. And I love Megan Thee Stallion. I love that she loves anime. That's awesome. Like Hero Academia, oh yeah. I'm more of a Tokyo Ghoul season 1 myself, but at the same time, it's fire because like I think still people think that anime and comics is for nerds, but watch, and that's a video for another topic, but also, why do people mention about comics and anime and think that's still for nerds? What? That's mind-boggling. I had a conversation with a co-worker before, and they're like, oh, that's for nerds. Comic-Con? I wouldn't do that. But you're watching the Avengers. What? That blows my mind. Anyway, I digress about that. Yeah, we had so much female rappers now. It's amazing. I'm so happy. Like when Double XL came out with the freestyles and ciphers, and Rico Nasty. Oh yes, Rico Nasty. I love her. Amazing. So much music. I told you, I love music. I know I haven't mentioned a different artist, but it goes back from, I can talk about back in the day music to now. Like, doesn't matter. And to roll it back to Ari Lennox, I think that she's also, all three of these women are equally amazing. And at the same time, like, they're both. All three of them are different, unique artists. And I look forward to what they have next. Like I said, Coconut Oil's out, and I want to hear that. And, we'll see how it goes from here. I hope and pray that Ari Lennox doesn't give up. Maybe J. Cole will talk to her. I hope, and convince her to still do music. But at the same time, this was just a conversation I wanted to have. If you have any comments and stuff like that about what artists I didn't mention, because I know I didn't mention about a lot of them, but I just wanted to bring up those three. If you want to mention in the comments about your opinion about those three artists or other artists, awesome. I look forward to it. And then also, I may do we'll see. It's plenty of ideas I have in my head, and this was one of them. I said in another video that I didn't upload yet. I probably will before I upload this one, or maybe I don't know. We'll see. Probably do this one. I'm more like proud of this one, and that one was like random. Yeah, but I'm trying to do more, I guess, professional, like not just random. As you can see, like I was telling you in my other videos I didn't post yet, I moved, and then also, I don't think I mentioned that, but anyway, I just did now. The lighting here, it's fine. I'm not professional like YouTuber or anything, so it's fine. I just had an idea where instead of sitting in front of the light, I'm really a little distant, you know? I'm like in like the shadow in the background. And I look a little, tight, cute in my video from the outfit I wore yesterday, but I'm not, I'm just saying, get into this look. And then when you get closer, get my braid out. Yes, a braid out. No. And my hair. I dyed my hair in 2017. It's still here, which is nice. This is the red that's coming out. Super random. But yeah. You know how some girls do this in their videos where they're just like touching their hair? I'm so used to not doing that because, I don't know, I feel like it's, now I'm doing it, but I'm intentionally doing it. If I kept doing this whole time, yeah, spell Ari Lennox, super cute, no. But yeah, and my outfit. You see this? Oh. Right? Alright, sorry. Anyway, look forward to doing more videos. I don't want to make this super long. I just wanted to express my opinion about those three artists. I'm gonna do more Let's Talk Music. That's gonna be the name of my videos when I talk about music now. Yeah, let me know if you like that. But anyway, this is Mirror Media. Have a great day. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.